Every story has a voice. Some are heard and others are silenced. Today we bring you one such story, a journey of life shadowed by hardship, uncertainty, and loss in the communities. This is a story of resilience in the face of a broken foundation.
In Bidibidi refugee settlement in northwestern Uganda, the situation on the ground is becoming increasingly difficult because of changing weather patterns. Over the past weeks and months, rainfall has become irregular. In some cases, it does not come when expected, and when it does, it is not enough to support farming activities. This is already having a direct impact on the community here. As I move through different parts of the settlement, it is clear that gardens are struggling. Maize plants are not developing as they should at this stage of the season. Many are turning yellow earlier than expected. Cassava plants are also affected, with leaves drying and curling under the heat. Vegetables that many families rely on for daily food are also reducing in quantity and in quality. The soil itself is noticeably dry in many areas. It has become harder, and in some places it is no longer retaining moisture the way it used to. For most families here, farming is the main source of food. So when the crops are affected, it immediately translates into food shortages at household level. People I observe in the gardens are continuing with their normal routines, but there is a clear sense of concern. Many are spending more time checking their crops, trying to understand what can still be saved. There is less certainty about what the harvest will look like this season. This is also affecting children. In some households, food portions have reduced and meals are less consistent than before. Children are still going to school, but the pressure at home is becoming more visible as families try to manage limited food supplies. Despite these challenges, people are still continuing to plant. They are still preparing their gardens and trying to maintain production even with the uncertainty around rainfall. However, there is growing concern about what could happen if the situation does not improve. If rainfall continues to be inconsistent, it may lead to more severe food shortages in the coming months. This is particularly critical in a place like Bidibidi, where many families are already vulnerable and they depend heavily on subsistence farming. What is happening here is not just short-term weather issue, it is something that is beginning to affect food security at household level, and it is raising questions about what the next season will look like if conditions remain the same. For now, people continue to wait, continue to work, and continue to hope that the rains will return in time to save the remaining crops. But on the ground, the situation remains uncertain.
Thank you for watching. These stories belong to the community, and their voices will continue to echo long after cameras stop rolling. Because facts make people think, while stories make people feel and act. This project is brought to you by the Reliable Refugee Storytellers Association with support from the Rock Agents for Open Culture and Critical Transformation through Access to Skill and Knowledge Network.